Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i zapraszam was na kolejny odcineczek z The Moment of Silence. Słuchajcie moi drodzy, wyszliśmy z Nuclear Cafe. Wybierzmy sobie nasz komunikator i spróbujmy zadzwonić do pani Oswald. Mr. Oswald.
This is the voice box of Deborah Oswald. I'm offline at the moment. Please try again later. Thanks for your call.
Oh yeah. She did say that.
Czyli nie możemy do niej zadzwonić, będę musiał się do niej przejść osobiście. No dobra moi drodzy. Słuchajcie, ja się przeniosę tam na szybko, nie będę wam pokazywał całej tej podróży, bo to nie ma sensu. Okej, wróciłem na Brooklyn i znajdujemy się w naszym apartamencie. Zadzwońmy do mieszkania państwa Oswaldów. Ogólnie moi drodzy, ten odcinek będzie krótszy niż dwa poprzednie, z tego względu, że mam jeszcze kilka rzeczy do zrobienia. A czas tak naprawdę mnie goni.
Hello, Mrs. Oswald.
Mamy tutaj Tomiego, spróbujmy z nim porozmawiać i zapytajmy się o zdjęcie jego ojca.
Tommy, it's me again. I would like to ask you something else.
Okay.
Możesz mi powiedzieć coś o swoim tacie? Ale zobaczcie, znowu jest ta sama opcja dialogowa i nie jest odznaczona na ciemno-żółto.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about your dad?
Dad is cool. He works at the computer. He is a journalist.
Yeah, I know.
Dad takes me and he
To wszystko się tak naprawdę już o nim dowiedzieliśmy.
Can I ask
Sure.
A co do zdjęcia twojego taty?
about your dad's picture? Can I have it? I don't want to keep it forever. Just until we find your dad. Can you get it for me?
It is in my backpack. It's my favorite picture. Here. You'd better not break it.
I'll take very good care of it. Your dad didn't tell you by any chance where this photo was taken?
He said it's a secret. Nobody is allowed to know.
Uh-huh. And why was nobody supposed to know this? Did he say that too?
Dad wanted it to be a surprise.
A surprise. Uh-huh. Your dad is a pretty mysterious man.
No dobra, otrzymaliśmy zdjęcie jego ojca. Przy jakimś dziwnym moście. Dobra, ale skoro nie znamy lokalizacji tego zdjęcia, to wiemy, kto tak naprawdę może nam w tym pomóc. Cypher, czyli po raz kolejny musimy udać się do tamtego miejsca, z którego właśnie przyszliśmy. I musimy porozmawiać z tamtym hakerem. Skoro on się zna na tym, to prawdopodobnie nam pomoże w lokalizacji tego miejsca. A skoro będziemy znali lokalizację, to będziemy mogli się tam udać. Pomału śledztwo rusza do przodu. No dobra, wejdźmy zatem do środka.
Hello. It's me again.
What's up, man?
Mam do ciebie kilka pytań.
I have a few more questions.
Do I look like I've got an important appointment?
Dobra, ale tutaj jest brak nowych opcji dialogowych. Jestem ciekaw, czy teraz, kiedy mam to zdjęcie, będę mógł wejść na zaplecze.
I have to go. See you later.
Kiedy próbowaliśmy w poprzednim odcinku, nie było w ogóle takiej możliwości.
Man, wait up!
What is it?
You could just waltz in there.
Do you have to hide something? Maybe a room stacked with stolen messengers?
Cypher's working on a signal.
So what? I still want to look around a little bit. Not gonna kill me. Or is he now?
Hey, you're a guest here, man. Cypher's office is private. I can't let you in.
What happens if I'm going anyway?
I guess Cypher would probably just shoot you down, man.
He's gonna do what?
But sometimes he's a bit nervous with strangers, bitch.
Oh. That's what it is. Well, maybe I can wait for a while.
Dobra, skoro nie udało się tak, to spróbujmy tak. Ale nie, to nie zadziała. To zatem spróbujmy to zdjęcie przekazać temu kolesiowi.
Take a look at this. You are the technology experts here, right? Can you tell me what this is you see in this picture?
That is definitely a parabolic dish, man. Don't tell me you didn't recognize that.
Okay, but where is this thing?
We can find out. That's Cypher. He sure can analyze that picture for you. If anybody can find out where the dish is, it's him.
Great. Maybe you can call him over for a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. Cypher. Hey, Cypher. Hey, man. There's some kind of yuppie dude here for you about some picture.
What picture?
It's just one photograph, man. Do you have a minute?
Is he okay?
Come on, tell him already.
No idea, man. He don't look dangerous to me.
Send him over.
Okay, man, you go over to him.
Świetnie, w końcu będziemy mogli wejść na zaplecze. Jestem ciekaw w ogóle, jak to miejsce będzie wyglądało. Skoro jest to haker, to obstawiam pełno komputerków.
Wow, that's actually outright spooky. Hi. Are you Cypher?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Petera Wrighta. Nice to meet you.
We'll see if I'm pleased to meet you or not. What do you want? You want to show me a picture of something?
Yeah, and maybe I'll have a couple of questions as well.
I don't have a lot of time, you know.
It won't take long.
Mam parę pytań dotyczących tego klubu.
I have a few questions about your club here.
Widziałem twoje plakaty.
I saw your posters.
Really? Where?
Brooklyn. Corner of Tillery Street and Flatbush Avenue.
Yeah, of course. We were putting up posters over there last night.
A co do tych plakatów, po co to robicie?
Actually, with these posters, what's this all about?
It's just a statement for starters. We want to show them we're here. We're infiltrating the public with the knowledge that we're all controlled by aliens.
And why the hell would you do that?
It's a policy of small steps. We move on 2 tracks. People need to know what's threatening them. The danger has to be anchored subconsciously, in words and pictures. At the same time, we're working on deciphering the extraterrestrial codes. By the time we've got that cracked, the masses will be ready.
Well, this actually doesn't sound that bad. Rather sounds like a pretty smart campaign concept.
Dlaczego rozklejacie te swoje plakaty na teleekranach?
Why exactly are you plastering these posters onto the telescreens?
Because telescreens are the point of greatest attention. Everybody sees them. They're everywhere. I'd upload content onto the screens if I could, but that doesn't work. It's too difficult.
And not to forget, illegal.
That wouldn't be a problem. We're not exactly allowed to placard the things either.
Correct. Central Services will give you a pretty tough time if they ever catch you in the act.
If they catch us, yes. But they won't.
Dobra, skoro jest to haker i zna się na technologii, a nie potrafi złamać telebeamów, to coś z nim jest jednak nie tak. Nie zauważyłeś niczego niezwykłego?
You wouldn't have seen anything out of the ordinary when you were there yesterday.
Well, we had to get out of there pretty fast when a black van turned around the corner. There were cops inside. It was looking pretty scary. We cut through the park to get out. We were lucky, but without the excitement, it isn't any fun.
I think they weren't after you.
No? How do you know?
They arrested my neighbor.
Oh, well, all the better. Tell me, the last time I saw cops like that was at the Luddite search here in the neighborhood. What did your neighbor do to bring in a commando like that?
I honestly have no idea. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, better him than us.
Dobra. Jest jeszcze coś innego.
There is something else.
Naprawdę wierzysz w te brednie o kosmitach?
Tell me, do you believe all this alien stuff?
That alien stuff is controlling your life, man, and you got no idea.
You mean my boss is an alien as well? Can't argue with that. No way he really is.
You know, I used to think it was all bullshit too. But since I've been working on the code, I see things in a totally different light.
Czy ty przypadkiem nie odkupiłeś mojego komunikatora od Juana?
Could it be that you bought my messenger from Juan?
I didn't buy anything from him.
Of course you did. After all, it was here at your club.
I didn't buy your messenger from him.
Then how did he pay for this game console?
He bought it with the messenger. 100% legal.
Exactly. That's what I just said. It was my messenger. That's grand theft.
Is it theft to buy yourself a console?
But I didn't buy one.
The billing department of the United Bank Trust will see that differently. It says in their invoice that you bought the console used, paid for electronically at Floating Point, my company.
Of course. Only problem is that I don't have a game console.
You have to look after your things yourself.
But he left the messenger here at your shop.
We aren't liable for the clothing and luggage of visitors to our humble cafe.
You little buff. You think you have it all figured out, right?
That's what they say.
Okay, let's forget about it.
Dobra, czy będą jeszcze jakieś pytanka?
I have another question.
Mam kilka pytań dotyczących twojej pracy.
I have a couple of questions about your work.
Aha.
Nad czym teraz pracujesz?
What is it you're working on right now?
I analyzed the broadcast patterns from a whole mess of signals I get from a line I tapped into on the global net.
Uh-huh. What kind of signals are these?
If I knew that, I'd be one big step ahead. It's a totally unknown, multi-encrypted code. Totally baffling. And what blows my mind the most is that the code is changed daily and gets more complex all the time.
And why do you want to crack this code?
Because it's a decisive step to track down the alien conspiracy. We've got to decode their communications. Then we'll know what they've got planned and what their next step is. It's the only way to organize a meaningful resistance.
So, I take it it's an alien code, right?
What? You don't believe it?
Well, to be perfectly honest, no.
Because you haven't got a clue. I've been working for years exclusively with encoded signals. This code is completely different than any other code that could be created by any known process. It's highly complex and extremely adaptable. It's almost like it knows that I'm trying to crack it, and changes itself every time I find out something about it.
Maybe the guy at the other end is simply a tick smarter than you.
Could be. In any case, I'm convinced that whatever's on the other end, it isn't human. I'm gonna get those bastards.
Zatem jesteś ekspertem od kryptografii.
So, you're a cryptographic expert?
Yep, I don't want to boast, but I'd say I'm one of the best. I was a security consultant for 5 years at the United Bank Trust.
Seriously? How did you get that job?
I cracked their encryption and opened an account with 10 million credits. That was a lot of fun.
And then they caught you?
Yeah, they found out during an internal audit and traced my login. They made a fair deal. Either they would report me and I'd probably get 5 years, or I could work for them as a security consultant at United Bank Trust for 5 years. Which is just about the same thing.
Yeah, well, I guess that was an easy decision, wasn't it? And what exactly did you have to do?
I wrote new encryption routines to seal the security gaps.
And why didn't you just stay there?
Do I look like I'd want to work at United Bank Trust?
Okay, not really.
Exactly. And furthermore, they eventually got another supplier for encryption algorithms. He was extremely good. No idea where that stuff came from. My time was up, and they didn't need me anymore.
Ale wiecie, co mnie teraz zastanawia? Tak sobie myślę. No bo zobaczcie, mamy tutaj tajną bazę, gdzie łamią szyfry kryptografii i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Jest to tajna baza, o której nikt tak naprawdę nie wie. My jesteśmy człowiekiem z ulicy, który dla tego gościa, jak i tamtego gościa jesteśmy nieznani. Weszliśmy tutaj w celu odzyskania komunikatora, a tak naprawdę nagle znajdujemy się na zapleczu, gdzie są te wszystkie komputerki, gdzie łamią te wszystkie kody. Oni mnie tak naprawdę nie znają, nie wiedzą, czy ja jestem z policji, czy nie jestem z policji, a mimo to zaufali mnie i mnie to wpuścili. To jest troszeczkę dziwne, nie? A co sądzisz o zakazie kryptografii?
What do you think about the cryptography prohibition, which is right around the corner?
There won't be a cryptography prohibition.
Yes, there will. I'm working on this campaign, and we're pretty certain that this law will pass.
Aha, you were working on the campaign. Then you're from Greenberg and Winter, aren't you?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I took a look around your internal server once. Terrible security system and 2 indexes full of bad pornos. Pretty embarrassing, boys.
What? You hacked into our system and checked our server?
Of course. You can tell your system administrator that he does lousy work. A certain Bill, I believe. His administrator password is sexmachinebill2044.
Ouch. Seriously, you really did.
Of course. The only thing I could never crack was your upload computer for the telescreens. They're really well protected. You can't get into the government networks.
And now tell me again, why is the cryptography prohibition not coming?
Oh, it's coming, of course. But that doesn't mean the encoding will stop. I'd bet anything that this alien code scrolling down my screen won't be one bit less encrypted when the law goes into effect. They want to unlock our heads and throw away the key. That's it.
A co sądzisz o zakazie kryptografii? Jest jeszcze coś innego.
There is something else.
Twój kolega wspominał, że potrafisz analizować zdjęcia.
Your buddy mentioned that you can analyze photos.
Absolutely.
Because I have one here, and maybe you could take a look.
Of course I could.
And are you really gonna do it?
Maybe. Definitely not for nothing. What do I get out of it?
Co masz na myśli?
What do you have in mind?
Of course, you don't have any money, do you?
No, you don't earn that much as a communication designer.
Okay. How about some propaganda,
What do you mean, propaganda? I can't do anything illegal, just to be clear on that.
No? But they're the most fun.
Not a chance.
Okay, forget it.
No tak, muszę to wyjaśnić sam.
Yeah, well, I will find it out myself.
I'm certain of it.
No dobrze, co mam dla ciebie zrobić?
All right then. What is it you want me to do?
Simple. Those stupid slogans on the telescreens get on my nerves.
Uh-huh.
And you're at Greenberg and Winter.
What are you getting at?
I'll give you a disc, and you upload the slogans from our club onto telescreens across North America for 1 hour.
I think you're totally crazy. No way. I've asked you to analyze a photo. Do you really think I want to go to jail for that?
Okay, let's say only on the telescreens in New York.
No. The one in front of your door. We can talk about that one.
What? Are you joking? This is ridiculous, man. Just one telescreen, and the one in front of our house. Who walks by that one in this trash heap?
That's why. And that's my final offer. I'm risking already a whole lot more than I would like to. And there's no way to explain this to my coworkers, you know. I'll have to do it alone, behind their back. Anyway, the telescreen next to your nuclear cafe. That's my offer. What do you say?
Okay, deal.
Deal.
Here's the CD. Have fun.
And the photo?
Give it to me when you've uploaded the slogan.
Okay. Fine.
Czyli będziemy tak naprawdę ryzykowali własną wolnością, dlatego żeby zanalizować zdjęcie. Świetnie, po prostu pomagamy jakiejś obcej osobie, naszemu sąsiadowi, ryzykując własnym życiem.
I have another question.
Jeśli chodzi o nasz interes.
About our deal.
Yeah, what about it? Do you want to back down?
Nie, chciałem się tylko upewnić.
No. I just wanted to make sure. What we're talking about here is just this one screen.
That's what we...
All right then.
Okej.
Okay. Thanks again. See ya.
See you later.
No nic, dostaliśmy płytkę, mamy ją w ekwipunku, co prawda płytkę piracką, ale musimy się udać do naszego miejsca pracy i troszeczkę tam pokombinować.
Hey, it's a wiring diagram for an old P8. Nowadays you'll find this processor in every microwave.
Wow, może będę mógł wziąć jakieś narzędzia ze sobą.
First I should talk to Cypher. These are technical magazines on how to build processors. Only total computer freaks actually read this kind of stuff.
Dobra, jestem ciekaw, czy będę mógł ten kabel zabrać ze sobą, kiedy z nim porozmawiam.
Hi.
Hi.
About...
Yeah, what...
I have...
Chyba jednak nie.
Okay.
See you later.
Na końcu się okaże, że pójdziemy do naszej firmy, będziemy próbowali coś tam wgrać, okaże się, że nie ma kabla i tak czy inaczej będziemy musieli się tutaj wrócić. Okej. No dobra, z tym kolesiem już nie będziemy rozmawiali, bo chyba na wszystkie tematy wyczerpaliśmy tutaj rozmowę. Ale wyjdźmy na zewnątrz, naprawdę. Kamerka w tej gierce mnie denerwuje. Dziwnie się obraca. Jest mało intuicyjna. Jestem ciekaw, czy w taksówce pojawił się nowy adres, nowa lokacja, do której będziemy mogli się udać. Ale obstawiam, że tak. Satkar. Czyli tak, na Brooklynie jest nasz apartament, my znajdujemy się w tym miejscu, więc udajmy się do centrum czegoś tam.
Okay, there we are. Let's get ready.
I obstawiam, że to jest budynek, w którym pracujemy, tak? O, jest jakiś mężczyzna i tu też jest jakaś parka, z którą mogę porozmawiać.
Right now I don't have any time to chat. Besides, I don't even know these two.
Albo i nie. GCP.
Sir? Hello, sir? If you're waiting for somebody, this is just the emergency exit. The main entrance is over there, in the front of this building. Well, he probably knows what he's doing.
Okej. Czyli ta rozmowa dużo nam nie wniosła. Mamy terminal.
No, it's not working this way.
Czy ja coś będę mógł tutaj użyć? Świetnie.
Voila, there we are again. Welcome back at the workforce. And there's my good old friend Claire.
Udało nam się dostać do środka. Wow, co to za machineria? Mamy plan budynku.
Great Central Plaza, 36 elevators. Workplace for 34,000 people. That's double the capacity of Union Tower.
Sporo. Mamy Claire. Wow, dziwny ten robot.
Stop. Please identify yourself.
Hello, Claire. And? Everything okay? How did you manage without me?
Please identify yourself.
Aren't you happy that I'm back?
Please identify yourself.
I'm glad to hear that. And? How's Bill doing? Still on a diet?
Please identify yourself.
Dobra, musimy się w jakiś sposób zidentyfikować. Wright Peter, 73 piętro, Greenberg and Winter.
All right. Right. Peter, 73rd floor. Greenberg and Winter.
Right, Peter, your details are being verified. Stay within view of this security check. Right, Peter. Quote your password for the elevator now.
Jeszcze jakieś hasło mamy podać. Cholera, hasło.
The password. Damn it. It was changed in the meantime, right? Listen, Claire, I only have the password from 2 weeks ago. It might well be that it was changed in the meantime, but I wasn't here.
System information. If you do not have a valid password, you must have the system administrator issue you a new password.
Yeah, I know. But that's Bill, and he's upstairs at the agency.
Nie mogę zidentyfikować się w inny sposób?
Any other way to identify myself?
I will issue you with temporary authorization if you agree to an audio-visual direct connection.
Okej, zgoda.
Okay, agreed. I've never done this before, but I guess we can make it work, right?
I will now establish an audio-visual direct connection with Mr. Greenberg. Please look at my face. Mr. Greenberg will now be able to communicate with you through my interface.
Okay, fine with me.
Mr. Greenberg, a person identified by the messenger ID 1245624569987 has entered the building. The person claims to be Petera Wrighta. Can you verify this information?
Right.
Hello, Mr. Greenberg.
What's up? Problems with Claire?
You should know her. I thought Bill gave her an update.
He did, but the wrong one. That diet of his must be affecting his concentration. You need a password. Claire, you old scraphead, go on, give him one. This is Petera Wrighta.
System information. The password has been changed. Right, Peter. Your new password is PL56T9OLP4R.
Okay, then I'm not needed here, right?
See you in a moment, Mr. Greenberg. Thanks, Claire.
Okej, mam nadzieję, że teraz mnie wpuści.
Stop. Please identify yourself.
Sure.
Przecież zidentyfikowałem się przy wejściu.
I did already identify myself at the door, Claire.
Incorrect answer.
No, correct answer.
System information. You have been classified as a security risk level 2.
Of course.
Please answer the following questions. What is your birth date? Where is your place of birth? Your current residence? Your social security number? Marital status? Children?
Check your database, Claire. It's all there.
Security risk level 2, Petera Wrighta. Your answer is irrelevant.
Zachowujesz się jak bot z serii 7.
Claire, what's wrong with you? You act like a Series 7 bot. I know for sure that Bill made an upload to avoid exactly this bullying that you do sometimes. 2 weeks ago, you were much more intelligent.
Your answer is irrelevant. The update has no effect on my operational ability. For claims regarding technical problems with Infobot Series 9, please contact the support for Central Robotics.
That means that Bill did a lousy job on you again, Claire. Looks like he overwrote your cooperativeness module, and therefore reduced your vocabulary.
Your answer is irrelevant.
See? It's exactly what I'm talking about.
Your answer is irrelevant. Identify yourself, Mr. Wright.
And so on and so on.
Jak brzmi pytanie?
What were the questions again?
I repeat, what is your...
Dobra, przecież mnie znasz, Claire.
Can we cut this short, Claire? I mean, after all, you know me. I work here for 5 years now, and I identified myself already at the door. I was completely scanned hundreds of times already, including iris tests, DNA analysis, and biometrics check.
Security risk level 2, Wright, Peter. Please cooperate or...
Security service? You know as well as I do that this building doesn't have any security service, since we got such a charming robot guard like you.
Your answer is irrelevant. Identify yourself.
Dobra, ale ja mam hasło i chciałbym je podać.
Maybe we should...
Identify yourself.
Petera Wrighta.
All right. Right. Peter, 73rd floor. Greenberg and Winter.
Wright, Peter, your details are Stay within view of Wright. Quote your past...
Oczywiście, daj mi sekundę.
Of course. Give me a second. I think...
Okej. Dobra, które to było hasło? Ja tak naprawdę zapamiętałem tylko końcówkę i stwierdziłem, że to wystarczy. To hasło się troszeczkę różni od innych.
The password is PL65TOPLP4R.
Your answer is incorrect. Permission. This message has been presented to you by Light Life Foods, the specialist in calorie-free diets. Light Life wishes you a slim, young, attractive, and feather-light day.
Ej, no i nie wpuściła mnie.
Stop.
Right.
Right, stay right. Quote.
Of course.
Dobra. Ale tak naprawdę... Aha. Bo tutaj mamy 0, tutaj mamy dziewiątki. Tutaj mamy E, tu mamy O.
The password...
Your answer is correct. Permission granted. Have a nice day at Greenberg and Winter, sir.
Świetnie. Mamy dostęp. Możemy wszędzie teraz wchodzić. Jest winda. Plan budynku. Claire. No, ta Claire zdecydowanie troszeczkę mnie tutaj poddenerwowała. Tu jest winda. W sumie tylko do windy chyba mogę się udać.
One of the express elevators.
Albo i nie. To jest też jakiś dziwny robot. Wygląda jak odkurzacz. Podwójne drzwi, ale prawdopodobnie tymi drzwiami wyjdę na zewnątrz. Dobra. Kamerka mnie tutaj naprawdę irytuje. Czyli tak, w dół ekranu iść nie mogę. Okej. Tu też nigdzie iść nie mogę. Czyli tak naprawdę mogę przejść jedynie przez podwójne drzwi. Ale przechodząc przez podwójne drzwi wyjdę na zewnątrz, nie?
Evacuation zone. It can only be used in case of an emergency.
No właśnie. Czyli wychodzi na to, że tylko i wyłącznie do tych wind mogę się udać.
Great Central Plaza. 36 elevators. That's double the...
Na zewnątrz. Na zewnątrz wychodzić ja nie chcę. A czy ja będę mógł w ogóle mojego komunikatora użyć na windzie, tak żeby, nie wiem, w jakiś sposób to aktywować? Aha, przycisk windy. Mamy Brendę, kimkolwiek ona jest.
No, better leave Brenda alone. She can get really crappy. I still remember when Bill asked her for a date once. She polished him off in such a way that he needed to see a therapist for weeks. My best bet is she never got over her breakup with Brian.
Okej, jak ją podsumował. Brenda jest popaprana. Jest fontanna, a tu siedzi jakiś gościu i tu też. Ale widzę, że nie mogę z nimi porozmawiać. Nie są w ogóle klikalni. Jest Bill.
Hey, Bill, old dog.
Peter, how's it going? Everything all right?
Everything okay?
Good to see you back. I really don't like having to sit with this vain idiot every day.
You can't talk about Mr. Greenberg like that!
I think he's talking about you, Brian.
Can you please tell Brian that I can manage without his jokes today?
Can you please tell Bill to stop getting popcorn crumbs in my keyboard?
Can you please tell Brian that?
Hey, stop it already. Okay, I got it. You had a lot of fun while I was gone, but I really don't have the nerves for your bickering, you guys. So could you please be more considerate about it?
Widzę, że atmosfera w tym miejscu pracy nie jest zbyt wesoła. Porozmawiajmy przez chwilę.
Let's chat for a few minutes.
Sure.
Dobrze wyglądasz, Billy. Czy ty...
Looking good, Bill. Did you...
Yep. 15 pounds. Not bad, huh?
And what 15 pounds, lost or gained? I can't see any difference.
Oh, put a sock in it, Brian. I saw that immediately, Bill. You look great. How'd you do it? I mean, although your desk looks like always.
No idea. I reckon the stress of last week. We were really worried about you. Yeah. And we had double the workload, of course.
I understand.
Are you then, as far as... I mean, can you? You're coming back to work already?
Honestly, I don't feel the least bit like working today.
A co do naszej przyjaciółki z holu?
About our mutual girlfriend downstairs?
What's not working now?
You should really check her again, Bill. I got the impression that her current behavior is definitely not appropriate for visitors.
How come? I've rerun the update. What does she say?
It would be best if you would listen to that yourself. I suppose that Brian might have had a hand in that.
The sex plug-in.
Something like that. Actually, it's really pretty embarrassing.
Like in kindergarten. But that's gotta wait. I've got things to do here.
Okej, przy okazji jest jeszcze coś.
By the way, there's something else.
Możemy teraz szybko omówić rzeczy związane z naszą pracą?
Could we go over some job-related things real quick? There are some things that are not quite clear.
Sure. Go ahead.
A co tam słychać po twojej stronie?
How's it going on your end? Did you get a handle on that thing with the displays?
Yeah. We had loads of trouble with the network distribution. The satellite connection was really unstable last time. The communication authority claimed they were just updating software, but I had the impression that they were changing half the system.
But now everything is up and running again, right?
Like clockwork. You must have a display in your area.
Yeah. A 519er is hanging there, just across the street from Brooklyn Park.
And it worked all right?
It worked all right.
Right. Everything is all right then.
Jak ci idzie ze sloganami?
How's it going with the slogans?
Do you want the truth?
Absolutely. Completely honest.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I really don't like them. I find it all really dull and authoritarian.
You see, and that's why you're system programmer here and not content director. Because the only two things you know about are popcorn and your computer.
Please, let him talk, Brian. I really want to hear it. I don't have the best feeling with these slogans myself.
It disturbs me. This entire campaign sounds like something out of a police state. We've got 38 million telescreens out there, and on top of that, there are millions of home screens. We reach everyone, Peter. Everyone. Is this tone necessary for our target audience? Do we have to do it this way?
I'm a little bit surprised myself.
Our slogans make it sound as if people have no choice.
Do they have one then?
Of course they have one.
What is it?
They can always vote against it.
Which we don't want.
Exactly.
Therefore, the slogan has to be phrased in a way as if we know we're going to win. Then, we are really going to win.
Brian's right. Keep thinking about it. I'll upload anything that the two of you can come up with.
You honestly think it's that bad?
Don't take this the wrong way, but to me, it sounds like something written by someone having a hard time, who wants to use aggressive slogans as a form of revenge.
Maybe that's actually the case. But, however, we don't have a choice anyway, Brian. The campaign is our job. Let's do it, and do it good. By the way,
Jak poszło z panem Greenbergiem?
how did it go with Mr. Greenberg?
What? You mean after the warning?
Exactly. Could you straighten it out?
I got away with it again.
And what did he say?
He said I mustn't do it again, and the security firm demands a fine, which of course will be...
Taken out of your salary.
Of course.
Of course.
But that's okay. I've turned the whole thing around. It's working perfectly again.
Muszę skorzystać przez chwilę z terminala.
Bill, I need to use the upload terminal for a moment.
Sorry, but I'm right in the middle of something difficult here. I've got to finish that first.
It'll only take a few minutes, Bill, I promise.
A couple of minutes. I know what that means. I've got to do my work, Peter. You can do it when I take a break to get something to eat.
That'll be soon then.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I've still got another 15 pounds to lose.
Come on, Bill, it's urgent.
What's this really all about, then?
I, have to make myself acquainted with the system.
Sure, I know you do. But you can do that when I'm finished here. Otherwise, just do it when I'm on my break, okay?
Okej. Czyli będziemy musieli w jakiś sposób przekonać Billa, żeby poszedł na przerwę.
I have...
Go ahead.
Porozmawiajmy przez chwilę.
Let's chat for a few...
Sure.
Załatwię nam coś do jedzenia, dobrze?
I'm gonna get us something to eat, all right?
I'm trying to lose weight.
Come on, you don't want to starve to death, right?
I don't think there's any danger of that happening.
Me neither.
Come on, tell me already. What can I get you?
A Light Life microwave meal would be good.
Shall I translate that for you, Peter? It means a double portion of fries with quadruple mayo and a slice of grilled bacon, please.
Shut your mouth, Brian! So, a Light Life, okay?
You want to kill yourself? That stuff is really dangerous.
I want to lose weight.
But they don't sell these Light Life products in this area, or anywhere around our block for that matter. So they have to walk all the way back to that little shop.
Either that or nothing.
Okay, you're the boss.
When it comes to food, maybe.
Okay, all right then, I'll get you some.
Czyli będziemy musieli się udać do budki z Bobem.
Okay.
Right.
No dobra, skoro nie mamy wyjścia i nie możemy skorzystać z terminalu, ponieważ Bill jest głodny, to chyba faktycznie nie mamy wyjścia. Dobra, plan jest...
Right. Just arrived and already on your way out?
Ej, kto to powiedział?
Right. Just arrived and already on your way out?
No, better leave. I still... My best bet is...
Czyli z kimś jeszcze chyba będę mógł tutaj porozmawiać, tak?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Peter! It's great to see you again. Hang on a second, I'm almost finished here. We missed you. Have you...
Yeah, I'm totally fine. No, I didn't see a therapist, nor did I try to kill myself. Everything is fine, okay?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask how you were. Won't happen again.
I'm sorry, Brian. I didn't mean to brush you off that way. I'm just somewhat beside myself, that's all. Anyway, what DEF CON do we have?
Have you seen it? DEF CON 3, like every other day. Man, you sound so much better already.
All right then. Let's plaster New York with our telepics again.
Jak wam się pracowało we dwójkę?
And how did that work out with you two?
Oh, brilliant. We've gotten married since you've been gone. And you know what? Bill's pregnant. Just look at him. 24th month. I reckon it's going to be an elephant. I'm so happy.
Shut your big mouth, fitness freak.
Are you listening? Bill's happy too.
You two are just too damn funny.
Not funny? Okay, then, the truth. After you left, Bill showed what a lazy bastard he was for the first time. He shifts absolutely no data. He spends the whole day downloading stuff from GlobalNet, or else he sits in the kitchen and stuffs himself with this chemical grub. I hate him. And the worst thing is, I have to defend him to Mr. Greenberg.
I heard that.
You were meant to, Wimpy.
And don't call me Wimpy.
Sure, Wimpy. You see, we love each other. It's good that you're back.
Jak tam postępy w kampanii?
How's the campaign coming?
Oh, you know us. One fantastic success after another. The best reports we've ever had. It's no wonder anyway, since I've had to do everything myself because Bill spends his time at work either eating or getting something to eat. We've been making 94% fewer mistakes.
Okay, I get the picture. But honestly, Brian, how far are you?
We're as good as finished. Luckily, we still had the results from the last big meeting, and I think we've managed to transfer them pretty well. I'll show you later. Things will run smoothly, and they'll go off to vote like good little sheep.
A tak przy okazji, co sądzisz o tej kampanii?
By the way, what do you think about the campaign?
What do I think? I don't think, you know that. I never do. It's too dangerous.
Okay, but here and there you might bump your head, and all of a sudden you may actually think something. Let me put it this way. Are you behind the work we're doing here?
What do you mean? You know the bills my gym sends me? They're horrendous. It's a dirty job, but I'm young and I need the money.
And other than that?
Okay, if you want the truth, I think we can't let some idiots blow our asses away. Especially not after so much work has gone into shaping mine. Honestly, we need to watch out, try to create the conditions where these sort of people are caught. But what are you getting at? Don't you like this job? You used to be so enthusiastic about it.
Wystawiamy się na strzał, nie sądzisz?
I mean, we do put ourselves...
You mean they're gonna blow us up for that? Oh, you know, if they want to, then fine. We're only doing our job. If you ask me, this whole Luddites thing has gotten too serious.
Because it is a serious issue. They bomb airplanes. Isn't that serious enough for you?
Oh man, yeah, I understand. You don't think that the plane was blown up because they wanted to kill you? Because you were working on this campaign, do you? Or is there something else? Peter, man, it was a terrible coincidence. An accident, a tragedy.
I had a ticket for that plane as well, and I wish I would have been on that flight.
Hey man, come on. In what way would that have been better?
I would be with Laura and Patrick. We would be together, wherever that might be.
I'm sure that the two of them are someplace beautiful. And you can always be with them in your thoughts.
Yeah. Well, how would you know?
Peter, I'm not good at these sort of things, but you'll get through this. We're here for you. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Thanks, Brad. There's something... Can I...
Yeah.
Możemy teraz porozmawiać, to prywatna sprawa.
Can I talk to you very quick? It's personal.
Sure, what is it then?
Let's take a walk to the kitchen, shall we?
Okay, you go on ahead. I'll be right there. Okay, go ahead.
Wczoraj w moim budynku była policja.
Yesterday, the police was at my apartment building.
Cool. And they let you get away?
They came from my neighbors, and they arrested a man.
And that's what the police do. That's what they're there for. Or have I misunderstood something?
His wife asked me to help her, dealing with the authorities and stuff like that.
The wife of the guy they arrested?
That's exactly what I said.
You said no, of course, right?
I said yes.
Great. Why do you always do things like this? Where's it going to end? And who knows what this guy's been up to? I mean, what has he been up to?
No idea. The whole thing seems to be kind of strange.
Something strange. That sounds really great, man. Listen, today you're making a few calls for his wife. Tomorrow you'll be hiding drugs in your apartment. And the day after that you'll be in trouble yourself.
I think now you're painting everything just a little bit too black.
I've had experience of this sort of thing.
So you think I should stay out of it?
Of course. I don't understand why you even want to get involved in something like this in your situation.
W sumie to nie do końca ona nas poprosiła o pomoc, tylko my się tak naprawdę... to my do niej poszliśmy, że możemy jej pomóc. Poznałem kogoś w GlobalNecie.
I met someone on GlobalNet.
What? You met someone? A woman?
Yeah. Her name is Christine.
Oh, man.
What do you mean with, oh, man? It's weird, I know that myself.
You mean... do you really think that this is right for you at the moment? I mean, Laura's not even been properly buried.
I know that myself, Brian. But thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, okay, but why are you doing this anyway? This whole virtual partnership crap is so totally dehumanized and...
I know. It's only that way I feel less alone. Don't you understand that? But then, When a session ends, I'm thinking about Laura. And I could simply bang my head right into that monitor.
Yeah, I understand. And don't exaggerate things. You're only making yourself even more unhappy. You feel guilty because of Laura, or you're hurting this Christine. But the person you're hurting the most is yourself. And you're alone either way. And that's a load of crap.
You're probably right.
Come over to Jenny and me instead. We'll cook something, play a few rounds of Space Hunt, with some real people for a change.
Yeah. That would be really nice.
Promise me that you won't go take up these chats again and come over to us instead.
Obiecuję.
I promise.
Okay. Jenny will be so happy to have you over again. You can spill beer on our sofa again, like you do every time.
Thanks, Brian. You're a real friend.
Yeah, I know.
Nie mogę ci tego obiecać.
I can't promise.
Why can't you? Is it all
No, but I just feel
attracted to her?
that's not it.
Understood by her?
More like that.
What are you doing, man? Well, then I guess see what happens. Maybe we'll take your mind off things. But you have to come over for dinner, otherwise Jenny will probably get this nervous rash, and you really don't want that to happen.
Of course not. Okay. I'll try to stop by in the next few days. But not before I poured some beer of my own catalog furniture first.
Dobra, czy będą jeszcze jakieś opcje dialogowe?
There's something...
A co słychać u Jenny?
And how's Jenny doing?
Well, she's happy. Having a pool is her lifelong dream. It doesn't matter that I had to sell my soul in the next 30 years of hard work to Mr. Greenberg.
His collection of souls has to be enormous by now.
Yeah, only the devil himself has more. But really, Jenny's on cloud 9, and I sit by the pool and feel like a king. I dip my feet in the water and think to myself, hey, not bad for an...
Ex-con and former hacker.
Shh! Are you mad, man? Be quiet. Mr. Greenberg must never know about that. You idiot.
Did you actually tell Jenny in the meantime about your past?
No, I just haven't got round to it. Not yet. I'm going to, for sure.
At some point, you have to come clean, Brian. I'm sure she won't bite your head off.
I'm not so sure about that. Hey, you know how brutal the cops can be sometimes.
Okay, I think we both have to get going, right?
Yeah,
All right then.
Strasznie dużo dialogów jest w tej gierce. Dobra, widzę, że będę mógł jeszcze wyjść na górę. Tu też ktoś siedzi, z kimś będę mógł prawdopodobnie jeszcze porozmawiać. Słuchajcie, moi drodzy, w tym miejscu kończymy ten odcineczek. Chciałem jeszcze pociągnąć fabułę do przodu, ale serio, czas mnie goni, a muszę ten odcinek jeszcze zmontować i wrzucić na kanał. Dlatego mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się, hej!